Some of the largest cargo planes in the world can carry multiple helicopters, a space shuttle, or enough face masks to supply a whole country. While one might suppose that these giants have been developed and built in recent times, they would be wrong. The largest cargo planes were made during the Cold War, and some of them are still in operation. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the biggest cargo planes. So if you want to know all about it, then keep watching this video till the end. Number 10. Airbus A400M Atlas. The Airbus A400M Atlas is a European 4-engine turboprop military transport aircraft. It was built as an international project and is operated by Germany, France, Spain, the United Kingdom, and Turkey, among other European countries. The aircraft's first flight was in 2009 and uses modern composite materials for the fuselage and turboprop engines, designed for maximum fuel efficiency and low operating costs. With a maximum payload of up to 37 tons, 81,600 pounds, at a volume of 340 cubic meters, 12,000 cubic feet, the A400M can carry outsized cargo, including vehicles and helicopters that are too large or too heavy for previous generation tactical airlifters, for example an NE-90 or a CH-47 Chinook helicopter, or a heavy infantry fighting vehicle for military purposes. It can also carry a heavy logistic truck, a rescue boat, or large lifting devices, such as excavators or mobile cranes needed to assist in disaster relief. Number 9. Boeing C-17 Globemaster ILA. The C-17 Globemaster serves as the U.S. Air Force's primary strategic lift aircraft for global transport of troops and equipment. The C-17 is capable of rapid strategic delivery of troops and all types of cargo to main operating bases or directly to forward bases in the deployment area. The Boeing C-17 Globemaster ILA's first flight was in September 1991, and 279 of these beasts were built between 1991 and 2015. The C-17 was designed to replace the Lockheed C-141 Starlifter and fulfill some of the duties of the Lockheed C-5 Galaxy. It can transport 100,000 pounds, 45,360 kilograms, of freight, more than 4,500 nm, 8,334 kilometers, while flying at altitudes above 35,000 feet. The aircraft's design enables high-angle, steep approaches at relatively slow speeds, allowing it to operate into small, austere airfields and onto runways as short as 3,500 feet long and just 90 feet wide. The transport is in service with the U.S. Air Force along with air arms of India, the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, NATO Heavy Airlift Wing, and Kuwait. Number 8. Boeing 747 Dreamlifter. Some of the biggest cargo planes in the world are variations of the Boeing 747. The 747-8 freighter, a cargo version of the passenger 747-8 Intercontinental, is a heavier plane, with an almost 900,000-pound maximum takeoff weight. But the Dreamlifter's fuselage design allows the plane to carry particularly large or awkwardly shaped items. The Boeing 747-400 Large Cargo Freighter, LCF, is a wide-body cargo aircraft modified extensively from the Boeing 747-400 airliner. With a volume of 65,000 cubic feet, 1,840 cubic meters, it can hold 3 times that of a 747-400 freighter. The outsized aircraft was designed to transport Boeing 787 Dreamliner parts between Italy, Japan, and the US, but has also flown medical supplies across the world during the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 7. Antonov An-22 Ante. Another plane designed by the Soviet Antonov Design Bureau, now known as the Antonov State Company in Kiev, Ukraine. The Antonov An-22 has 4 contra-rotating propellers and is the largest turboprop-powered aircraft in the world. The design was the first wide-body transport aircraft and remains the world's largest turboprop-powered aircraft to date. The An-22 was serially built at the Tashkent aviation plant in Uzbekistan. A total of 66 airplanes were manufactured from 1965 to 1976. Since 1980, Ante has been transporting oversized components for the construction of the An-124 Ruslan and An-225 Maria. This giant plane belongs to the oldies, as it was made its maiden flight in 1965, but one single aircraft from 1966 is still in service. Number 6. Airbus A300-600 ST Beluga. The Airbus Beluga was introduced in 1995 to replace the older Super Guppy. It is a version of the standard A300-600 wide-body airliner modified to carry aircraft parts and outsized cargo. The Beluga ST's maiden flight took place in September 1994 and was awarded certification by the Airworthiness Authority in October 1995. 5 Belugas currently in operation are Airbus A300-600 jets that have been modified to carry large cargo. The top section of the aircraft was cut and an additional wider fuselage section, resembling a bubble, was added to the airframe, giving it its characteristic hump. Its cockpit was lowered, making it possible for the cargo hold to be loaded and unloaded through the front of the aircraft. The result was a spacious cargo hold of 1,400 cubic meters, equivalent to 671 people, 36 cars or 7 elephants. Number 5. Lockheed C-5 Galaxy. Slightly smaller than the Antonov Condor, Lockheed's C-5 Galaxy is the largest aircraft routinely operated by the US military. With a payload capacity of almost 240,000 pounds, the Lockheed Galaxy is capable of transporting 5 helicopters. It isn't a young aircraft either. The first of these huge planes was delivered in 1970. However, they underwent a significant modernization program in the 2010s, so the machines still in operation are different to the original ones. The C-5M Super Galaxy is equipped with 5 sets of landing gear, 28 wheels, 4 General Electric CF680C2L1F, F138 commercial engines, and a state-of-the-art maintenance diagnostic system, according to the US Air Force. It can carry oversized cargo over intercontinental ranges and can take off and land on relatively short runways. Both the nose and aft doors open, allowing ground crews to simultaneously load and offload cargo from both ends, reducing cargo transfer times. The full-width drive-on ramps at each end enable double rows of vehicles to be transported. Number 4. Airbus Beluga XL. This aircraft is not an oldie. The first Beluga XL started operation in 2020, and the 4th giant took off as recently as July 2021. The Airbus Beluga XL, at 337,143 liters, is a large transport aircraft based on the Airbus A330-200 freighter airliner, built by Airbus to replace the original Airbus Beluga in the movement of oversized aircraft components like wings. At 63 meters long and 8 meters wide, the Beluga XL has the largest cargo bay cross-section of all existing cargo aircraft worldwide. The Beluga XL can carry 2 A350 XWB wings compared to the Beluga ST, which can only carry 1. With a maximum payload of 51 tons, the Beluga XL has a range of 4,000 kilometers, 200 nm. The Beluga XL is based on an A330-200 freighter, enabling the reuse of existing components and equipment, and is powered by Rolls-Royce Trent's 700 engines. The lowered cockpit, the cargo bay structure, and the rear end and tail were newly developed jointly with partners, giving the aircraft its distinctive look. The aircraft made its first flight on 19 July 2018 and received its type certification on 13 November 2019. The Beluga XL entered service with Airbus Transport on 9 January 2020. Number 3. Boeing 747-8 freighter. The Boeing 747-8 is a wide-body airliner developed by Boeing Commercial Airplanes, the largest variant of the 747. The first 747-8F freighter performed its maiden flight on February 8, 2010. And the passenger 747-8I Intercontinental followed suit on March 20, 2011. The cargo version was first delivered in October 2011, and the airliner began commercial service in June 2012. The 747-8's cargo hold offers a volume of 853 cubic meters, which can accommodate a maximum revenue payload of 137. Powered by 4 Jenks 2B67 engines, the aircraft achieves a maximum range of 7,630 kilometers, 4,120 mi. Powered by the more efficient General Electric Jenks turbofan of the 787 Dreamliner, its maximum takeoff weight, MTOW, grew to 975,000 pounds, 442 t, the heaviest Boeing airliner. Number 2. Antonov An-124 Condor. The Condor wasn't a one-off plane that was built like the Mriya. Around 60 were made, and many of these are still in operation. 20 An-124-100 of Antonov Airlines, Volga-Dnepr, Pilot, and other airlines transport different cargo all over the world. Their loads are rarely conventional. They have transported 90 hydraulic turbines, large Liebherr autocranes, American Euclid dump trucks, the fuselage of two 204-passenger transporter, a 109 railway locomotive, and even sea yacht more than 25 meters long. Number 1. Antonov An-225 Mriya. The Antonov An-225 Mriya holds the world record for the largest single-item payload at 418,834 pounds, as well as the record for total airlifted payload 559,577 pounds, or 280 tons. Not only can it transport heavy cargo, but also exceptionally large loads. I wonder why it was originally designed to take the Soviet Buran space shuttle back from its landing site to the Baikonur spaceport in Kazakhstan. During a test flight in 1983, Antonov set 106 world records related to weight, distance, and altitude. The Antonov An-225 Mriya is a strategic airlift cargo aircraft that was designed by the Antonov Design Bureau in the Ukrainian SSR within the Soviet Union during the 1980s. It is the only aircraft in the world powered by 6 turbofan engines and is the heaviest aircraft ever built, with a maximum takeoff weight of 640 tons, 705 short tons, 1,410 x 103 lb. It also has the largest wingspan of any aircraft in operational services. And with that, we have come to the end of our video. Share your thoughts about the video in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.